Hey guys, this is Josh from the Golden Guitar Shop. We're going to be going over our complete golden process with a guitar, and this is what our shop does with every guitar, how it improves the guitar's playability, precision, accuracy, and tone, yielding a guitar that is going to be good for you and playable for you for years to come. Let's go ahead and get started.
What if I were to tell you that the current guitar industry is creating beginner guitars that have no lasting value, no resale value, and they know it? Guitars that have little to no ability to encourage and bring out the musician in a beginning student. What started as an obsession to bring the absolute best out of our own guitars was later transformed into a desire to see beginning students also fall in love with the guitar and music. The Golden Guitar Shop was born. Every guitar that comes through the shop gets the same attention to detail, no matter if it's a $200 guitar or $2,000 guitar. We've become so frustrated with the way the guitar industry has changed over the last decade. And to add to that, having to deal with the local guitar stores' unwillingness to honestly tell their customers, who are our students, the truth about the products they are selling. What we've found is if a guitar is made of quality parts, usually at least 10 years old or older, is intonated precisely right, the action set to play easily and with no buzzing, with smooth, crowned frets, along with a straight neck, with a good quality set of strings, will often sound and play much better than a much more expensive guitar you could go out and buy today. What if I were to tell you that our timely and delicate 12-step custom process mimics the same category of attention to detail you'd find in the nicest custom shops? Shops making guitars worth easily $1,000 or more. The guitars that we research and buy that are vintage or close to vintage and refurbish and customize were originally made with better parts, better care and pride, and they've also stood the test of time. And all they need is our specific 12-step process. This is the same process that has been done through experience, research, and some trial and error on our own guitars. And now, we are able to offer that same attention to the most minute details for other beginning students. We were once beginning guitarists too, and it was a very delicate time. Was I good at the guitar or not? Could I be a musician? These are the subconscious questions that are processed when starting out. And sadly, time and time again, students give up on music with feelings of inability when the issue in the first place was the guitar. Now, finally, parents and beginning students have a legitimate option buying a good quality, playable instrument. And you won't even have to deal with the guys at the guitar store. Some guitars just want to be played. They sit and stare at you, begging to be played. Those are the guitars we refurbish. What we see time and time again is shortcuts, cheap parts, and an overwhelming lack of pride and craftsmanship. All of these things are going to directly affect the guitar and then directly affect the student. Not all guitars are this way. Although they may all look the same or very similar, they're not. Some guitars were meant to sit in the closet. Name brands, especially in the beginning guitar price, don't matter anymore. Names that you may even be familiar with. These brands have sold out to factories in China, Indonesia, and Korea, who often, for the most part, just stamp a different name on the head. And most specifically, Guitars lack quality that were made in the last 10 years. We take pride in our work, and it's our privilege to offer guitars from the Golden Guitar Shop for a good price. We are so excited you are considering a guitar from us. And please don't hesitate to ask any questions or concerns you may have. We think our guitars speak for themselves.
We just completed our golden process on C guitar. We have, removed the strings, we've assessed the neck, we have taped off the neck, we have leveled, we have crowned, we have polished, we have strapped the strings back on, we have assessed whether the nut height or the bridge height needs to be adjusted. We've adjusted the bridge height, and then we've set the intonation specifically for each note, and adjusting, making sure that when your guitar plays, it plays well on every fret. This type of work does not get done on the majority of guitars that are under $1,000. They're just stamping, common bridges in there, and they're stamping common nuts in there, and they're putting regular frets on it, and they're shimming it if it needs to be raised up so that it doesn't buzz when it leaves the factory line, and they're shipping it out. And so what we're doing is we're doing something that a custom shop would do when they go in and make a guitar play absolutely the best that it can play. Something that a guitar worth much more than $300, the kind of work that it gets done. So thank you for joining us and looking at what we have to offer, and we hope that we can do some business with you in the future.
Hey guys, I wanted Josh to do this video because I wanted you to see just how much detail he puts into these guitars. Absolutely magical what this process does.